Well, hello everybody, Smyrna Cowboy here. How y'all doing today? Today is March the 3rd, 2020 at 9:25 in the morning. Last night we had a lot of severe weather come through the Middle Tennessee area. We were spared the brunt of the tornadoes. I'm sure that you've probably seen it on the news. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it made national news or what. But it completely just went down using a parallel path of Interstate I-40 going towards Knoxville. And it went through Nashville and did some damage. So it hit Mount Juliet and Lebanon pretty hard. It hit East Nashville, tore up some stuff. So while I had the chance before it started to rain again, I thought I'd get out on the scoot and do a motovlog here real quick. Give y'all some updated information about stuff. I'm taking my brother Jim. I'm going over his house. I'm gonna call him, make sure he still wants to go. Going to take him out for his birthday lunch. His birthday was the 26th of last month. He turned 71, so I'm going to take him to Sam's Sports Bar, where we meet on Tuesdays. On our Tuesday day off, the Banbury Brood, we all meet there and have lunch, and he wanted a salad there, so I'm going to go pick him up a little bit later on. So this Saturday, put my helmet down. This Saturday, March the 7th, they're going to have a Can-Am riding days up there at Sloan's. And I am going to test ride the 2020 Can-Am Spyder RT and the F3. If you've been following me, I've been comparing those scoots, and I went there and took some measurements of the storage capability of the Can-Am RT, and I really do like it. I'll show you some pictures here. This is a picture of the side boxes. You see how deep they are, and also the top box, how deep and wide they are. They can hold two full-face helmets. And of the frunk. That's the trunk in the front. That's why they call it the frunk. And that's deep too, so it gives you a lot of storage. It's about a little bit more or equal to the storage I have on the Scoot. Now I've got the big side bags on them right now, so this has a little bit more storage than the Can-Am does right now. But if I put those narrower side bags on the Scoot, it has more than the Scoot does. So the storage issue is not going to be a problem at all on there. And I've got a lot of comments, so why don't you get a sidecar? Why don't you just trike the bike out and everything? And that was one of the original solutions that I had for my starting to get balance issues. But with my epiphany of seeing that old man in the mirror, and a lot of you know that ever since I've been vlogging, I've worked at Bridgestone Tire Manufacturing, and I've worked very, very hard on most of my adult life, and I paid the price for it with so many implants, and I mean, I'm almost half Borg, or the $6 Million Man, whichever time frame that you're in, either in my time as a youngster or my time as a middle-aged adult, whichever frame of reference you want to go to. But, and then come to realize that I'm not going to live forever. And I would like to do something for me, for my retirement, something that I want. But I'm not going to be going out there and getting the first thing that I want new. My still plan is to go to the track days. Listen to me. Go to the riding days at Sloan's and test ride those. And now they have a 2-day riding class, a Can-Am riding day class. And that will be June the 13th and 14th if my memory serves, which I doubt if it's right, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. The 13th and 14th of June, and I'm going to sign up for those Friday. That way I can get more comfortable on a 3-wheeled vehicle apparatus and see how that's going to work out. But I am really going to try to stick with my original plan to decide on which one I want. And so I still have 20 months and so many odd days left before I can retire. And by that time, the 2021s will be out, and the 2020s, if they have any left over, which I doubt, or used ones, I will attempt to purchase one of those. It'll be take the hit of the depreciation. Thank you. Yeah, depreciation for the next year, because motorcycles and boats, most of the recreational toys, as we call them back in the day, depreciate in value very, very quickly. Well, anything new car, whatever, and they appreciate in value very quickly. So buying a brand new one, of course you do get the warranty with it, but it would be less than a brand new model. And I was, like I said before, I was thinking about either triking this bike or putting a sidecar on it or whatever. But this bike is a 2012, and it's going on 8 years old. Even though I don't have that many miles on it, I got like 21,000 on it. And the only reason why that is because, well, I bought it new in 2014, so you knock off 2 years for that. And I've been going on some fairly long rides and stuff with it and everything, but between implants, I don't get to ride too much, at those particular times. But so, and like I said before, I just want something that, that I want to have. And if I do really fall in love with this Spyder, I've really fallen in love sitting on it. But the next thing is going to be riding it. And I have been watching John and Miriam's travel logs and Jim's trike logs, and just I've been doing so much research on the smoke vlogs, and I was fortunate enough to ride Miss Susan's when I was in Smyrna, Georgia last year. Unfortunately, I couldn't sit on it comfortably, but, in the new models now, they have, it's back further, and I can stretch my legs out in the platforms and all that stuff, and I think that bike was be pretty much totally tailored to what I need right now. So we will see what happens, and I've put these Can-Am things in phases, so I've accomplished phase 1 and phase 2. I've set on both bikes, and I think phase 3 is next. That's going to be taking them out for a demo ride, both models. That'll be this coming Saturday, and the weather forecast is looking good if it holds. So we'll see what happens then on that. Of course, the cameras will be running on that. And I'm having problems keeping the Cena 10C charged, so I'm going to bring the other white helmet using the Sony Action Cam, so I'm going to use that as a backup just in case this Cena 10C craps out. So I'll make sure that I get both rides on camera. And we'll see how that goes. But I have been spending quite a bit of time on YouTube researching everything. Well, I guess you didn't want to wait, did you, pal? I don't know if I've told you this or not. If I did, just skip over this part of the video. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago, this coming weekend. I went ahead and changed the battery in Gandalf. I had a $25 off gift certificate to Sloan's, and I replaced the battery in it. It's had the OE battery ever since, so it's an 8-year-old battery, and it sounded like it was dragging just a little bit. So I took the opportunity to use that gift certificate and got a new battery for it, and I changed it out. So when I took the other battery and disconnected the post, the negative terminal had a lot of corrosion on it. So that might be the reason why it was dragging. But, you know, being an 8-year-old battery, I've been really blessed with that, because most times motorcycle batteries that are OE usually last maybe 4 years, if that long. So I can't complain at all on that one. So I'll put a new battery in this, and it's working fine. So I just wanted to give you guys and gals an update on what's happening. Well, I had a chance to ride before the rain decides to come back. So I'm headed on back to the hacienda here. So thanks a lot, everyone, for coming by and checking out the channel. Thank you for all the new subscribers I've been getting. Thank you. I don't know why you did it, but thank you anyway. So this is the Smyrna Cowboy here in Smyrna, Tennessee, wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, adios.